edi osun no echi wabra ye nyina ye peda yemu na ya to ye nyuma ye holi edi osun no enu
Sadomo emre aso se o ma yeti wasem ye sure say ene humide be kan ye ho wo share bia wo ma ye no erade ye sure say fa ka me ye edom ye sure say makoma bia embra hye ebra ba beti wasem na ye ne yefo ka ho ene ne da nyina e wadom ti amen
amen.
This hope that burns within our hearts, hoping the coming of the Lord. We have this faith that Christ alone in Christ. Faith is the promise of His word. We believe the time is here when the nations come in here. Shall we be shout and sing? Hallelujah, Christ is King. We have His hope that burns within our hearts, hoping the coming of the Lord. And ye bra ye nyina ye gina ho no a ye be fa ye himnu na yakọ NG15 ose kan na me ye tipo yeni kan na me ye different.
Happy Sabbath.
Happy day.
Happy Sabbath.
Happy day.
Ebusuafo embre asese yede ye bisade ahoro ene ya yeyi ene ye mpai bo hina eko odom ahengwan eye onyankopon adom na dapende meni umienu ye daso eti enkon nya ne ayetimi eye na mom eye nadom arako nti bra ye ekọ adom ahengwan ni moma ye hina ye sese yakoma na ye mfa ye bisade ahoro hina enko onyankopon eni. Through all the changes of life in trouble and in joy, the praises of my God shall still my heart and tongue employ. Onyame tumfu anope yada wase. Yes, your brother than day naren. Onyame yakoso yade asida oni kabia bo. Yada wasida inda no pe nkwa da so wahenu. Yada wasida inda no pa humide. Ewade akanya no hu. Abubo nya na abohia no ho ba. Yada wase dada penda nkwa apro mbato. Ebinum boni na echi no ewade. Anka hia no bon ansoya he. Amanya ne katampa anye mbusu amanya. Epeja yan anopa humide. Incha azbanya futi de yan. Se ite ye na mumu yeda inchi butwa he na achi. Nanso iye nyame a wabada do sunti ama hendu biem ama homeda fefe wi akwa pro abotunye and peza ye kan na awanyinda asida enka wudin ayeyi enka wudin nkanfo enka wudin onyame tumfo yeda wase bebre waza iye mahen yeda wasa ose na ofata enya eziati ni bia ewade yeyeyo na mbom oye watuma ewade watu na bawo onhia ne mo bi na nda no pay azbanya foti danya enkwa da ho wanya ne mu yada wase onyame tumfo yawida wase na ye ka hia ne bono soso ewade esi bono nkotin no ititu nyen inyan nye ewo wonte ni da minti anope bra ya ba waduma hingwa nyi ma yezi hia na ebisaze hia ne how hia ne ndase ewade za ye ka na aranyi da fi so mo so na bofonyanu efinyi enkekan nara na manya na ebisaze emfu wanyim de embra eji ebel nafa ana peyeze esumi mu indu hinya nara hya wonsa wakwa ewade apone do onyinya ne mbeche ensami yaso de oyeni mpa no owie ni mpa yaso de zo obeka no ma onfi awu nyame ni pem na onsesi akoma biara onte hanyi bebi biara obiara wa nda no pa humide when ya sumi mu chafa yes de ewade nyane ha onye ye na bisazi nara the when you madeja ye mpa mu kan onam da awunyame inyim nyana asa ewade ye befi nyane ye mumpo epe enti nyane sumi mu yes de akwankru biara ne hiaze obi biara ne ha nyi na mani hu ni nara de wo nyame wanyim asori ha nyi na mezi hu nara wo nyame wunyi yes so de enda no pamu mi de encha afanya ne ha nya ndadwen nyenya ne kwada ndo nara na esese ni pe na aya amahen wo pemu na se Ewurade za ikebadu me nya no obeye mbusu amahen na yes so de mahen na hoze na Ewurade yebotumi de atwen na ma yensin kiti da dan na ye betina wona ase awo na nsabo ne sumu wiase enda no peza yesre nara nyenda Ewurade enyinya ne ntina honhum na Ewurade yanso no kwanye hunamu yanso no kwanye honhum amasi peya yetum enya wonchan chafa enda no pe yesro de bra wa kwa Philip babubu nkwa bodo amaheni Ewurade sesie akoma biara ma akoma biara embra no ho ase ma wa kwa ne nsam infinite sanipem na mo umfiri awo nyame a won sam to a o twado owia ne payansa wa ba won chen no ma na payente de mensami awo no me da fefe oyimu amasasumi na wa kwawie yo o Ewurade yeso da enche ehwran shirayan da ankranko shirayan da asor shirayan da oman na shira wa sorry a nde de anope mo me da sorry nara na Ewurade ma wo me da mo shira no enyinya ne ntina ende anye da penda fofra ya besan ezinda na aba ha beda wase no hwayando na da pendemu amanya ne nan ampem obo enyinya ne mpaibo enda anope za yentuma kan nara de wanyima de jaw za yenim da ewo nyame ebo hwanyando da pendemu nara shiro obi biara da mbra wo nyame wo pete nyane mo friend na sha wonsa yeso da humi da munshira entwa yano wonkwa agenkwa brefo netenyan enda no pe ewo wo da Jesus Christ zimu ono onya wo nyi susum konkro ne bom da wo ye Trinity yankopon woni zimu na no pe ya boda mempe se na ye mahenda mbra wo nyame wo pete wadum munti amen
Amen.
Mighty Father, you are praised and blessed, so that may be for all you.
Ajidi for enenia okasa for apawa oni yen ebedwendwene ho no yebehu wo asma for enyuma no eti dunum temu a eye ayi na kanta asma for enyuma eti dunum Njemu a eye ediasa enkono Ebacho making kind na obabe ma won dibem na woyi won sre won se won free kuru no mu Oh, bako. Epa mocho mvanja me resisting personal. Ena kasakasa emuya den bae na ma wo pai mu na bana bafa ma kofa nsuo eni ko people. Pacho misisu bio asmafo sem no ana asmafo nyuma etidu no chemu de asankon. Ena akasakasa emu den bae na ma wo pai mu na Barnaba fa Marko fa nsuani ko Hebrew. Awurade nhyira so emayen wɔ ne din mu. Amen. Amen.
Your hymn of meditation or your behuna free engine 14. And kekaho edunai.
Some people
Sema kwantwe ebesimi ya semedin kunimu a mekofia ni nyina afiri wo therefore oh me nkwaje nyame kai me ma ensimi ye sema to ye besi mi a
ye na nyame ase esanso ye na nado ewoda
Amen.
Mumi enda agni mu hine no ase esase oni ye diliye na oye na nado ewoda
Amen.
ene mede onyankopɔ ase ewa konya odi ama se menemu eme echeda ase enwumi a yetu sisia no NG14 by the late JK Amwako mede nyankopɔ ase se also for me introduce me to this very song because since then it's been one of my favorites and say more last time I be preaching no munya akonya etie bi no so mokaya this was the same hymn of meditation but someone ko gina first stanza ne so first stanza ne so or say atafo ani hwe and the topic was where are my enemies And then the individual second stanza and so. The individual second stanza so indeed. I'm saying I feel be an first stanza back on yeah. I see me share my name ara me come my name say near me share one say ma mindru akwantu yi awie ye anka meda wase aka fo wodi kronkron no we any empire a ye show nyankopɔ den share no so say mo we nyina ye mbre akoma se na nasɛm a ɔwɔ mae no yentimi nya de ɔwɔ mae enne mo ma ye mo mpae ene ja wo soro sa dom ye da wase wo pepe so ade aba bedui ye ba aba beti wase ye soro se ma no endie mu dem rade de so wiase mu abrabo nyina so ka ye ho a ye nim se wo de bedu bɔhye asase no so enti ye soro se so mu dem kai ho ene de nyina wo adunti amen
Amen.
ene we no ba be che asem kakra bi na se de me kai ni nyina ejina se ye betimi adru bɔhye asase no so anaso se ye betimi ekra ye gidie no mu ede na ene question person busa se ye ka MVP sa right ye mu kakra ye follow sports no and the church say we so follow basketball kakra fine na se bia wa busy into on time but every been friends so I'm running boss soccer so that said you media na for basketball and you know see ye ka MVP usually no is used in basketball baseball soccer the end they say man of the match right and as I say world best player and you know the argument is always between a few people say soccer yeah currently no between Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo CR7 and you know obi abewo the entia obi an MVP right now see the basketball me say Jesse Mensah Steven Cavaliers intino Obeka say LeBron James might even be the world all-time best right or deliver to higher than Michael Johnson now say Saminso being a hit fan intino ebi Obeka say the way and so the MVP right and you know they are most valuable players but let me also say among the most valuable players you know there are also some key players during the game you know they play very instrumental role but but in my opinion no those people are actually no the real MVPs. It is about basketball right once again during the days of LeBron James in the Heat you know right and I say at the Heat you know which is the basketball team you know now you will be on my friend Ray Allen so what kind game 6 they were told the final shot and what would you win here now throughout the season you know, Ray Allen proved himself he said he threw the most important shots throughout the season and those shots you know, were the winning shots and as I said shots it made a difference in the game but due to LeBron's name and consistency you know LeBron of course was the MVP for the finals and you know say yeah MVP now the most valuable player now yes there is that person who we always look up to yet there are people also behind the scenes omono de ye enuma no it is here the bad New Testament mu na say me busa say who is your MVP in the New Testament apart from of course the Trinity na ye nyame ba sakro no if you hold ma why na your MVP me sure say the argument may be behind between Peter and Paul me boa ye mududu na no the argument may be between Peter and Paul because yes who call Peter no catch and say or the chibeja no nanso the Paul so buy no so nyuma obeye no so no edo so bebre enti yes Paul a one man term or say edikanfo no why the na si ni na so na Peter enti no we can narrow the argument down to between Peter and Paul but bumi ehwe bibi so obi so ba Paul bra mu so na ono so na ma Paul ebeye accepted between the disciples. Right? So he became the Ray Allen in the team. And you know, sir, on the Pacono, and the Bible, Paul, accepted between the disciples. So if Paul is your MVP, I want you to know, say, there was someone behind who pushed Paul to that level to where he could be the actual MVP. You may refer to him. Now, on the Pacono, and you'll be said Barnabas. Barnabas, now, oka esua for no home. Na Paul abra one onyankopon ehia ye o Damascus kwaso na afede onya adwensakra ekọ Kenya mesem obaye and this one me de ekọ America kaka because me person be si asem so na obaye asuafo no honom ebeka che omo se o sisia de massacre na me pese me ne mo benante na me ne mo ye adwuma no obaye na de asuafo no ye omo se abrantie ye nimo eni wa na tie remu ase tobo na say breaker for omo se the slow your roll, right? I can Yentumi come and with the persistent no slow your roll because ye nimo ye no na timante mu ase ye ni duaye. Enti no, we don't believe you. Ye nji wundi. Na no ana Barnabas ekoye ana oso ne sa no de ne koye no ka se o. Ipedi for abrantie di oka no ewom. Ane ye nim ne de. Ane dwumadie bi se ne no di. Ane na okum Christopher. Enti no ebetumi aba ne se oba ye mu na afedie oba bekunkum ye. Eno wo honom. Na so no meso nim se osaka no oye Kristo adwuma wakomia bi se adwumadie bi se ni se nwadi na esa Barnabas ne testimony o ma yenti no afide ma mpanifo no agi ni tumu. We always need someone. We cannot do it alone. Yenkwa Yentumi enye ebia ne mantemu bi a menyi ye me se no se ebia okodanso mana story obenya wo honom na ebia be different from say obekọ Ofanko, which are the two places am yi dodo na ebia Ofanko fo ne de ebia obenya papa wo honom but okodanso ma honom na kaka ekọ last stop area mu honom na obo a omuhu mi wo honom ebra na esane out of ignorance etimtam tape ne de akobo obi doorbell na ring ya na edwane ohu sa ni obedi nyina no du nyina mo mo de enti no ye nyina ye wo bibia ye wo broni bi so a ye nyiye na esa sa stories ni enti no sometimes eto de bia e ma de ye den say be ko sa mmia no na ye timi akọ witness to the people over there na e ba de say okọ no na se wonye obi eka ho na otimi du ho adanse obi a owo nanim edu e wo sa mantem wo no na otimi du ho adanse say o there be Charles ayenim no e wo bode da bontin so ha say no enye Charles krona na esa ba e ma story no esesa. Hence we need a cheerleader. It is also Acts chapter 9 verse 27 now. And remember verses no na sorry remember verses. The verses no ana maye the green no. And to see verse 27 now. Barnabas Efa Paul and the Nicole. Now we need that cheerleader who can really cheer us on. Who can really push us on. And we also must believe in people. And ye nyina ewo ye tete bi. Ye nyina wo ebra ye nyindi ye bi. Maybe dear kakra ana meka you know, and actually might be one of the worst ones. You know, ye nyina wo eno de. Nanso no emra ko anim. Enwoma asesa. E wo se sa don mu no se obi ba ye ntem ye nim ne nchi de. Ose wasesa eya mumi enya gidie wonum niema no akonya na bra Barnabas ene Paul Barnabas di Paul ho adanse se wie no afide mpedifo no eye se enya sade a wono abeka de a enya ne ne nkotasos na munkoye aduma meka se mribi na ye meeting na obi de adwenche bi bai nti ye na de no oche meeting ne ka se o se wo de adwenche na bade a enya nobody else can do it better than you. Into no I said, dear, no, coye. I know, say, my next time for my grandchild, baby, because I just tell you, I would be mammy. It's in Barnabas, Eka Paul, when you pour what dance here, no. And the air said, Sadia, and ye, and then uncle. Now, Monco Tassos, no Mokoe, man. Now, I brought Mokoe, no. Of course, they had wonderful times. Say, you share anymore. Throughout the books of Acts, it was most parts, no. It was Paul, Barnabas, and I said Barnabas, Paul. And the couple now, of course, is the same Saul now. And in some of the verses, we use Saul. And in some of the verses, we use Paul. And you notice he said, not a Barnabas, Saul. And see, Acts 11, verse 27, I say, Barnabas went to look for Paul. Abra omo every task so no. It will be enough for the Paul. It will be a fofro. And see, Barnabas, feared. Ekwa so akwa hwehwe bebia so ewo at the point now okohonom that is 11:27 12:25 Barnabas and Saul returned from Jerusalem bringing John Mark which means he said they were on a journey after Barnabas went to sort out Paul. No, omo etu kwan omo ye adwumadie bebre na omo kopie Jerusalem. Abra omo ye adwumadie no Jerusalem honom no ana omo hia abrante e friend John Mark no ana omo ne bae. Enti bi ye se hu Barnabas ene so bio na John Mark no mo me hye ne so obesai ababio eno na ma e kan ma ye no. Okay, 18 Acts 13 verse 1. Barnabas and Saul ewo Antioch. Acts 13 verse 43. Paul and Barnabas ewo synagogue. And Acts 13:46. Paul and Barnabas against the Jews. I say no mummy bibi. And no Sabbath school and here can we are talking about being legalistic. See, I can't want me legalistic. You can't talk about it without talking about the Jewish people, right? Yet Barnabas and Paul worked among these people. And enya honko omoni ye omo a omudi omunimra no no motemra no enso no samienu ekọ honum ekọ ye adwuma now ye hwe omuwie ye no so no Barnabas and Paul ekọ amamamufo nso hono enti omuwie Jewfo no and I said at that point no they've left Jew, they've gone to the Gentiles omukọ honum nso no omukọ ye adwumadie bebre na say read Acts 14 verse 14 now about Paul and Barnabas omoye adwumadie bebre wonum no enkrofo no mo ni nyina no egie omodiye na de omoye no na ye omwonwa enti no they started offering sacrifices to them ohonum no boka se dabi enye wenti ne ye baye ye paase ye ba be ye de osma ye no adwuma o se mehwe manim ara meko manim te enti no they were focused on the reason for which they came omo ma the praises of men no ebe ye omutimu emo solo headed emo mutimu enyo moje emo feel comfortable where they were etino when nyina no it didn't like how they still stayed focused and kept moving on. Then about Acts 14 verses 19 to 27 now that is the road trip omo eye so etino they have worked omo ye adwuma different places now they are moving from one city to the other omo ye adwuma. During this road trip, no, and I come back and say, "Ye bo Paul, a man na omo no, and you say Paul ewu, and omo de look to abonte, na the nitite no dwane ye no copy baby foforo, right?" So they went through all these trials. Sa or how nyina mu no, they went through it. Na de nyina mu no so no antitu omuntem. Now, ye chapter 15 verse 1 and 2 now. Ohonum no na omodi the issue of circumcision twetwa ebaye no say so e was say amamamu for no omaba beji Yesu edi no e was say omutimi twetwe e was say omutwa twetia ansa na omaba beye Yesu echidifo ampa asasemi baye ema Paul and Barnabas eyiya no this was an issue of principle and also said theological basis. These were huge issues. And no crowd pono antitu omunte. Omubiadu ejina ye, echeche ye. Ema ekoba ne say, yesas mo say enyomonko impanifo no hono. It's in this case, ebia na yakonya mesemka. Me Charles eko. Ebra ye kenya mesem no, asem tutu bi akwakoba. Yes okay, nyesa dia monsa nko either general conference muko nice than penifo no anasa muko so for the penifo no na muko je clarification bra hence the word omuko discuss ye ebro omuko no they talked about and this is the assembly now edi kind of Paul ekoye na omo reject no right enti omusa koye omuko card your maye efa Jewfo mu ediko amamafo mu na ohonum no na asem efa twetwetwa no aba enti yesi ensan from bremo ebra obodiko no empedifo net they provided direction and then they sent the report back to the people same when nyina mu no they journeyed along enti do nyina no amfa titiemu intitimu bi ama amfa ohakese bi ama amfa nantitwetwe bi ama. There were all these problems, even near-death experiences. Ninjinano ain't me antiti omuntem because they stay focused. Now, when they were described by the leaders as people who risked their lives. If before the assembly now, Deputy Kahono, and described Paul ene Barnabas say wo ye nkrofobia bia okọ eden omaye bia okọ a wanhwe ni a yebekun omako omodi omonkwa eto honom emasa nyoma wenyina na yesi ehwe 15 verse 35 no so a omotina Antioch eto aso preachi onyankopon asem. So these individuals were very dedicated. You got the days of also Michael Jordan and so Chicago Bulls. There's one player so I tell you no Yebonidin, right? I'm saying Pepe. Yes. And to the tell you no Yebo Michael Jordan there. We say the success of Jordan is linked to the play time of Pepe. And you know the success of Paul can also be linked to that of Barnabas because Barnabas and no echo. The one in Esio, and you remember the in Abba challenges are Cassian in Abba, Antitio Munte. Then Momo, yes, Sako, ye Jumaso. Anna Barnabas, Eka say, Yamfa Mark and Cabo, and I said John Mark, which is the same person, and Kayahu, na Yamfanako, a honum, and Chinua Achibebeka, things fall apart. The center could no longer hold. Paul every year netikoku moma yehwe bibi wa ha se enye Paul krona ana ko ya impedifo ne ka se da bi enje no enye Barnabas krona ana ka bi ma Paul a afidi impedifo ne ji ni tumu no enti anya hwe kwampo no Barnabas was a senior in the trade, right? But wona yedika Paul no, you wanted someone to come to your aid. Yaba bejo waba beka ho ya ye adwuma no ane ye ne John Mark ye ne di free Jerusalem eba ye no ne ekọ dwumadie no so no edu baby John Mark esan ekọ fie. So Paul reason ne say esan say John Mark esan ye ni nti no maybe e fa ne nkan ye ho agirifo the council time a ebia bibinti choma amie hu the reason tia John Mark esan ye at the point. But it could be said, it could be said, be na what they know, Andrew, the way they pour the Barnabas with your experience and everything, they be a pace I want they call between catch up, my sign. It could be so said, maybe I don't have any health issue. It could be any reason. But regardless, John Mark Esai. I feel dear Wasaba, Barnabas is here for the call. Paul see there be. Lesson number 1. Yes, in the church there might be sharp arguments, and we share Shona or say tawa kesie esio muntem. Me busa say between the issue of circumcision, knowing the history behind the Jews and the Gentiles, versus yade John Marka edu baby or psycho fie. Esa ko akwetu no so mpacho mienu no de o de keye kese emaye. In my opinion, the issue of circumcision was a much bigger deal than the issue of saying yede John Mark eko. But enona antiti omuntem, we say nebe titi omuntem. As a church, there might come a time ubo say new man kiti bi will bring sharp disagreement between the leaders, between the leadership and the members, and even between the members itself. So eno anehu here. During summer school, no Dr. Oche, and the important issues be by. Ebia, and I start this one. So, Ebia, new market it is an issue of procedure versus principle. And so, some no kwa no you bet make jinahwa, you bet make check board meetings. Be we are no busa we pass and then you can. Secretary, I buy Bible say, oh, Pastor Paucho, enti mentor day. Which means that secretary now is so confused. He said, "Esema ye kedi nyina no, or who accept yaka." Because these small things, can bring very sharp disagreement between us. Sometimes, a told the beer, a near refi, baby, a ye fever. Ye refi say, na ye so no, na ye did a future be. I don't be na drum ye, Emma yen so, and ye fray on Yakopo Emma. And the refi say, yes, so you must story be. And do to the young Timim call your crew mono. Next, I say, Baby Pio was Cincinnati, has ya, yen name me, Titi Nintino. aha said dear enemy so flipper or yet adoya and I say flipper or yet papa and I say flipper or was for doorbell. Right? It's the same, you know. A sign, if ya or do Oniwa has said, near them, Ninchi, we try to use those against her. But near refuse to say if you baby and ever. The next thing is to say, Barnabas, what might the or was said, at least according to the scriptures, so what might the also what did John Mark echo. But I want to believe it said Barnabas was a person who gave chances. Barnabas bia onye nipa mu gidie na omo makwenya emo mutimi tumpo because at least for these two examples he gave Paul the chance and he also gave John Mark the chance. And you know, as this fell apart, you know, the near death experience abra ya bo Paul ayede to abontino and no crumpo no anti to omuntem. It was a bebasa funim ebiana in terms of politics there ebiana before you war amanonene ye hu ne papa because I can be here say you would do na no elili towards one side so it might not be too prominent. So in this time no politics now talking about national politics obi NDC ni obi NDC ni ye share this argument no kwa ekoso nko na ye rate me fi de eka ebomu etubo say on the Sabbath no MPP for be rally wo hodon bia kwakoto nsa anaso so omo request say omo mbra ya sorry na omo mbekasa that one no quality no there's a strong NDC person in the church and I'm talking from experience. This alone can bring some sharp disagreement in the church. Already here ubo who say tokwe bi pa akoso asori no eso mu amotenche no mu baby a efiba ana mo tawo asem bia make say so who say abefo mienu ekon ewia busa say eden na si anado because ye dey si anado bi nti aba mu ko ewia no but say ye ade achi yeso nti no ye nim dey si ye nti omoko. Hence we are so hang on asaba ya beto so no and ye dey say no ano no but assembly fi baby aso bi anabi wo this political problem here it brought a sharp disagreement at the asemkese pa esi asafunimu. Then so no ishaka yakopon says still asafuno egusu erane. Now issues of food eduane a yedi edbuma me from refie kakra if you may permit asafu yimu ha ya eduane sem ya a sebe ye no ama binu menya kakra twa omuminim na yetimi atena se achenti eno so de asemkese ebaye As pastor so bekaya asebo ehun kwa no ehun board meetings ahodo ne ehun business meetings ahodo. And then that an issue of principle could not separate us. Yet an issue of eduane yede aba sorry dem ayebabedi has become the biggest issue. Eno no kwa no yentimi nka ho asemu ewie. And then that that people where your manipulate say na me dey man me say adenti na me dey do me so a when na me no aye na also do agidi for so enunti ana onyankopon afre ya na so enunti ada ye sorry hu me da say ye ya kwahwefo na ye ba sorry dem ebeso mana. There should not be a sharp disagreement based on trivial issues. Then so no otafo no nani ehwe asrefo no etwen asre ye. Then so ye nim say ye dimafo no etiase. And through all these changing scenes of life, no, he will make it to the end. I say, Mako menim te ni amesha woni say ma menu akwa to ewie ye. Enti no mama agiri for ye pota nyina enkoye say ye betumi adu akwantuo no ewie ye. Mama ye mfa enuma nkitinkiti entwintwa ye nem. Mama ye mfa enuma nkitinkiti embese ye nya meso. Eto de bia na kwakoye asebiaba ana Philip kwa say ana Philip anka senti what I said and what I did not say. Ubone enono ababeye issue na da ho no. Ejidi for bia na aseruka pe no me share the full story. Hence I could not say anything. Enti man ka hwe. Ye fi bit ya say ni akwakoka ana Philip ye ka mo aseruka po no ti odi. Unnim de minim ne de minim. When senti Ubon said that for the wentry biaba. na ye fi hono ne akwa catch Alex na Alex is fi akwa catch ata but that there is that click against that click. It said the manka and I said the meka ye binti. So I don't think of from who of Christoniana. So I don't think of from who made that question. So I don't think an oba saying Anasiana. A deal for mummy and she be binsu or tell for no any share that straight for no so pay as ye. Then so they say a dima footy as intino, the bedding kunim. Now so say I shed the years near your maya who crying so. Obon Samsu be fire so edi nyoma bebre enye ewo nasafunu ye yonko famu. You've known someone for years obu oduma omofra say yonko won na nantia. There are times I na munye bibindi na gari so kis kakra no na no na mumie no moti ho. That was never an issue. There came a time ebi amukonya aduani bia mo ba bedi no otrase na moving ni na bo na no to twene ye. Sometimes so it should have been a big deal. But that never became an issue. There was a time where Bia, Obindi Kodi Muhuko Consebia, ne more temper, Nansu Mujina Ebomu. Nansu na Bromunamna, Obuhune Bibi Kitty. Aka any issue Bia. Boss said that for the big deal. Mummy and Shebi Binso. There will always be those trivial issues that can cause a sharp disagreement. Now, so no say my who kwanya, it will always come through. Now say a jenya kupo ourselves so. Let's hear who the truth and the spirit in which we have to worship her. Then these things will be of no essence. Now, Abra Barnabas, at the poor mutiti and no say, share the book of Acts now. Episode Ohorum na no, Anna Barnabas and so SMC. After that, it became Paul and Silas. Paul, Timothy, because Omona of our Omufi Ono. And then say the MVP in the New Testament, except the Trinity now, it becomes between Peter and Paul. Now, so the moment I should be Omomuti TV na Omukoye no. Paul, a cheno ohu de na akoso. Yet, let me raise this important point. As to why Paul disagreed in taking John Mark, no. Now, sometimes, say you do paper so bia, our passion overrides our patience. Or pebia ye what person ye di bibi ntino, ema ye nya botre. Sometimes our zeal overcomes our wisdom. Zone ahokike bia ye wo adwumadie bi hu ntino na masebio nyansa e wo se ye de to hu ntino na akwakoye de wo hodo. Mama Minka, I'll be the first to admit to say, as a young elder, as a young youth leader, as a young church member, there's been times my zeal has overcome my wisdom. There's been times my passion has overcome my patience. And I will say, sir, apologetically say, there's been times even at meetings near the, what you say, the passion with which I have over the issue, you know, sometimes overtaking the issue at hand. Some say no, na me person be retrospective kakra, na me share new my so, and hence most of my teachings or sermons, you realize they say, na be the best here. Right, and I don't want to seem any different because when the matter board meeting I say paya, ube who they making. I dear mean to me they say me nim bibi fe bibi hu. Na I say ye de wada na ye na to me. Oh and sir passion na me wo fa de no need to know. Once I say be na amanya answer na coffee. Na after the way I will conduct may not be right. Let me put it that way. And you know, yes, that you know hence when it came say John Mark in Kono, the zeal of Paul to get the work done, he felt to say John Mark was going to be a liability. And to John Yenja didn't see one. But let's also not forget to say sometimes Nyankupo choir of Faso Yena Dienina. And you know, me fa ye ho en shemu pii. And after Paul was saying, I take us say, Finyankupon, whatever it is, no, let us realize it said we need the people. we cannot always be too passionate. Nese nyakupo also MOBB you can exempt yourself. Still, it will be done. Sometimes you know you move better there, but nyakupo edumano emute da. John Mark any Barnabas fako. Ne Paul so far Silas any Timothy eka no ho so koe no. What happened in this onyakupo eduma and a trey? We're not saying, say, let's use this disagreement to spread the word. Next, the churches need to be honoma. Ye nim sorry be honoma. E muche ye sign and sembi a bear munti. Ye can say enunsintino. Na yemfa intokwa embrasa fumu ni yemfa chichem debi. Asema me pache say, you may disagree, you may leave the church, but the church of God will continue to thrive. Onyakupo asafo ebekoso with or without you. Now, a prayer, Paul, any Timothy, any Silas, eti omuhwa omodi asem ne ko eno. Momi ehwe bibi wa ha say. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 11. Paul request say obukofa John Mark and Samreno. Question number 1. Anka uja ne honum no. Ana Barnabas I koso anye ne ho adwuma. Anka mrebe so say ka obekwa ko hia ne services ana. That is why I say Barnabas is the real MVP. Barnabas trained talent. And you know, in the church, do we have someone who trains talent? Do we have someone who has the interest of those people now? I say, tell me, no muhia mwano. Omono na would you wait to when you almost say obebo mwana. Menka in terms of institution, menka say. So as a funo your position bia ohoma obisa and interest coordinator who asem na maker. You as an individual no. So what interest do you have in the people who always needs help? Wana ehiamwa enyo mo a omo gina omo naso bi awie enyo mo a omo aso omadwembo bi awie enyo mo a omo etintim bi awie dabi wana afede omo bam no. But sliders are ewo mu no. Yeduma yenamu na ya no fe no yeni enche ni ebuofu na afede ye di kasa tentene esem kase eka no ana eye no yeduma yentimi ni ebinumu ense ewa asafukro mu no yeduma nkofo ho sem keka ana ye de no so yenum sa no obi wo ye ho interest ana. If Barnabas did not have interest in Paul or when he was so a brother or person obeka esuafo no don't timi di asepadu ko achia. Anka Paul obet natural most of the books in the New Testament. So Barnabas John Mark who interested. So would there have come a time Anka Paul ever smart say moko frep John Mark in Bremi. Now obeka me do mediano. These are the people we have to pay attention to. And this request is coming to us individually. One cassette na hode hwe wakumemu. So sacrifice many women who omo na. Ekrofai wo society mu a omu hia bi mobrofo bi ewo mu obi wo hodba onni obi obeka na semaba no so eya no wani wo mu ho ana na ebra Colossians 4 verse 10 ebra Paul ede fiase no no otwa ko masafo no otwa ko bo mo se mo hwe na se John Mark ba mo nchen ebekasa mo yede muntie, which means he said he has seen value in John Mark, which thanks to who? Barnabas. Do we have a Barnabas in the church? Do we have a Barnabas in the society? Do we have Barnabas in the family? Are you the Barnabas? Accept it when you get it wrong. Say, be told the beer. Once again, your passion will override your patience. Your zeal will overcome your wisdom. So, ofuma ujitu. Anka Paul and Yentumi said he had it wronger. And the command the pride overshadow the purpose anka wankobusa for John Mark. So, ofuma ujitu. Onyankopon adwuma ne nyina ye yo. Esafu so bia Philip ye yenti no. Obiti asafu mu ha se aka ni tima boati mu se eye dey these areas Philip will not be seen. So, sir, pride now one. Esa said maybe it was between the two of us. Sir, you know they show muno. If I so be nebeba. Eba bo mo onyakupo edwuma akoso. Anase be say onyakupo edwuma no. So we have someone who is a backslider. Wa back. Osi meji onyakupo atum na edwuma ne beye. Eso still ye nya ni mugidie bi. Sabasku edwuma no betima ye pa so ye pese ye de be ma no. Nyamesem ka no betima die ni ma plan ne oma enso ye pese ye de be ma no. Just because of his past experience. When we realize it say no, only bakona se sampa. E said ye me bi ye ka ye nti yet mi se say adwene ye sa de manana. So, do we realize our mistakes or do we accept it when we get it wrong? Allow people time to grow. Spiritually, you need the same level. Thanks be to God. Mama kwai na mi suminyi, I might be that John man. Bibi na tu me okwemo. Ojidi ni dia tu me no onti asientia. That attacker be say dia tu ojidi ni okwa bisa no. Una tu wa kebi abesha ho akonfo. Sometimes I see people start or say thank God what I've been through is not how I look. They be fabu no kasanda ke manimu tia. Ebi aka hu me de bi abebu say na Philip adey. Unko a wo su wiase. Enso no, de fa beni so no. Ebi aka fa manu makam si nyina tutu. Enti na gidi for I'm trying to say someone's problem might not be the same as what you're going through. Hence, when somebody through there, omobwe yo binti, omoye mistake bia, eya mumiye susunka. Pastor Pia Kubi, enemy continue for because some of these things hit home very well. Pastor Pia Kubi can say be chairman. Actually, no 2011 mu na Saturday na heard more Ghana-less radio. More around that time no. Na me ne Brahima and the Sabbath morning program. Na okorheni ba ko graduation right and na okoye enti ye call radio no so no out of no that and they congratulating no. They went to the graduation on the Saturday and I'm not saying I'm not attacking that person enti ye bo na baso ne ye no ye wie no ana Pastor Pia Kubi frɛ no ka say Philip Moyade na mom no madwen check akra say so obi free ni mra ye mu ye bibia because obiso then it might seem to the person say being going to graduations or Sabbath is a good thing. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is say obi free ni mra ye bi mu na so backslide obi free ni mra ye bi mu na se bibi tu no nti we ntimi ne yankwa na modo obi mra ye bi mu nti no se bibi tu no na se the way you expect that person to live when to be anyesa Mr. Maybe ye susum pentem emwantem. Ye susum pentem emwantem. Because what that person is going through, you have no idea. Yes, once again I will say I have made so many mistakes. I have maybe a net quite be a me fast yen maybe and pay ebia we pass afunum oswa ye bi we area bia na what why ye bi. So I'm asking, do we have a Barnabas in the church? Barnabas was the real X factor, or no, I don't or more the vulnerable in the group, or no, a ma Paul, a choir, a ma Paul, Siciano, your body day, and the cancer P. Or no sooner, or raise John Mark, a man could do support here, no, he became valuable to him. Barnabas, Anna. A pra or titi some name conform you no a boy a Yakopon asem etimikwa echi. Medimasemu be no Proverbs 16 verse 20. He that handles the matter wisely shall find good. Momia to your boase, near for cancer. Momia to your boase, near for Yakopon Dumano. Momia to your boase, ne ye say, Yabako yenim era. Na Yako yenim te. Ni yashe ne se nyame ba ye ko du akwantu ewieye danka ye beda wase onyankopon kan ye ho no nhyaye ebra ye tu osoro akwantu amen
amen. Yeda onyame asiso nam na kwa so akasa kire. Ye wie yesum no ye nyina be bia ko 359 ahasa eduonum enkunu.
While the souls of men are dying, when it calls on you, let none hear you idly saying, there is nothing I can do. Ejapa yeda wase abra wasem aba yenchen. yɛsɔ sɛ ma yɛn enye adwuma yi asɛm yi yɛfo Awurade wɔn a wɔasafo yi mu wɔn a wɔyɛ mantam mu wɔn a wɔhia mmoa Awurade ma yɛyɛm hyehye yɛn ɛma wɔn mu Awurade yɛsɔ sɛ meyɛ mpɛntɛm mmoa ntɛn Awurade yɛsɔ sɛ menya ɔdɔ ɛma wɔn a wɔn ho ɛkye wɔn mu Awurade yɛsɔ sɛ yɛntimi fa wasɛm nkɔ na si yɛntimi enye wɔn a ɛbɛbɔ ho dawuro na yɛbɛtumi ayɛ wɔn a yɛbɛhyehyɛ apono Awurade si yɛntimi nyɛ wɔn a yɛbɛhyehyɛ apono na yɛbɛtumi ayɛ wɔn a ɛbɛto nnwom no Awurade yɛntimi nyɛ wɔn a yɛbɛtumi ato nnwom na yɛbɛtumi ayɛ wɔn a yɛbɛkurakura wɔn na wɔn mmerɛ no mu nsɛm ɛdɔm deɛ ɛhyɛ ne sɛ bɛwɔ nsɛm na adepa ɛmme yɛn afei yɛn nyinaa yɛn nsa yɛnka Onyankopɔn adom no wɔn kurokuro ayɔkofa no ɛne yɛn tena ɛne dan nyinaa amen
Amen.
Yansam frasia Mimiesa Awurade akasa akyerɛ yɛn na Awurade antoa so ɔmfe yɛ ne dia. Yɛwɔ adwuma kakra bi aba bɛyɛ as a church, become business meeting. Asɔre deɛ divine service ne yɛde bibia abawie yɛ. Nti aduru afisa